no real difference to me. A conversation was sent, a conversation will be received and sent back. It might not be relevant anymore at that point, but generally what I'm talking about isn't so immediately topical that it needs to have a reply anyway, kind of thing. So, like, it makes it a little bit better too. But it is very hard when you're like putting something out there. Like, I used to have comics and stuff online. I've since taken them down now. But yeah, I'd post a comic up or whatever, and I'd be like, I kind of know when people are gonna see it, but then, if nobody commented anything or nobody reacted in any way, I'm like, did they see it at all or did they just not like it? Like, there is a lot of self doubt and stuff. I have said this a few times before, but I don't say that like streaming without seeing people is easy. Like, if you don't know somebody's here at all, I'm not saying that that's an easy thing to do. It's actually quite hard to like go live and kind of know that there might literally be nobody here if nobody talks. And I might be streaming to absolutely nobody for hours. But at the same time, that's also like the way up that I've got for not having the anxiety of knowing how many people are here. I just get comfortable playing a game and talk. And if somebody happens to chime in, then I know somebody's there. If somebody happens to redeem something, even if they don't want to talk, I know they're there, kind of thing. Um, I'm not saying that all of that shit was like immediate either. Oh god, I just moved my boats away, bastards. I sent it back. Um, yeah, sometimes it takes ages. Oh, I got fire galley. Sometimes it takes ages to get a few people to be around as well. Um, like, when I started streaming, I had people on the first day watching me, but they were kind of creeps. They were just being like purposely disgustingly lewd at me and stuff in a very gross way. So I was like, even though I've got people watching me from day one and got no camera and nothing like that, it still wasn't like fantastic. Like, I kind of would rather no one than those people. But you don't always get to have a say in who the fuck's watching it. Actually, you just get no say in it. Um, Especially that Grim Wolf. He was the worst. Grim, you got a few things banned because of the shit that you did and said. Grim was fantastic. He was like a guinea pig. It just like helped let me like get used to people on the internet. Even though he's like my best mate, we've been talking and playing games and stuff for like so long, and yet Grim comes in and Grim knew like streaming and stuff because he watched people beforehand, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm streaming now, and he's like, all right, I'll come watch you, and like immediately just does the weirdest, most awkward shit that he could think of, and I'm like, you're fantastic, like oh, what is it, experience. Imagine that, Grim. Your fantastic experience. Put that on your resume and roll with it. You can put that in any context you really want, honestly. All that ass slapping is catching up with you. Your fantastic ass slap. There's a no live. Leave. Give me a hug first. What? Yeah, no, I'll give you an extra hug, Bubba. I missed that before. Also, I missed the waivers message about feeling a lot better. So, have you like calmed down since the person was like cheating in the game, or is it unrelated to the game now? A waiver. Um, Take care, Shadow. I kind of, I can be the same. I love entertaining people, and I still try to wrap my head around why people like my voice. I think the thing with your voice, Bubba, is that like you're just calm. You're just like very calm person to listen to. There's so many streamers out there that have like either super high energy or, you know, um, they get really aggressive when they play games and stuff like that, and that's not really fun to watch. I mean, everybody's got a different sense of entertainment, but for me, that's not fun to watch somebody just get like really violently angry. I need stone. Tell you what, I've got enough people I could probably make for stone. Should have enough food too. Not much. I need more farms. That's what I need. But yeah, I'd say that's probably what people like about you, Bubba. The other thing too is like when you stream, you're very real. as well. It's easy to relate to you because you're just like, you know, things go wrong or you're trying to figure out how to do something in a game and you're like wholesomely there kind of thing. Like there's no like I know what I'm doing and like I'm going to do it perfectly kind of thing. Mistakes happen, stuff goes wrong and you're just so chill about it. But that's also generally what I like about a lot of people. That's what kind of like draws me towards people. It's like the more kind of blasé chill they are when something goes wrong, the more I kind of like just enjoy hanging around with them because it's like it's not really an issue. Let's upgrade to a Tyramin thing. I gotta have 200 food. I know I've got enough wood for this. My people have been mining wood like crazy, but I still need heaps for the boats. So the only other thing is I don't have anybody like standing around. I'm gonna need more houses too. Let's steal you. I'm gonna steal you. I'm gonna make some more houses up here. I don't know what I was doing with this. I thought those were a house for a second there. I'm like, man, those little houses, tiny. They're awesome. I got distracted. This is like me. Sometimes I don't reply until weeks later. I don't mean to. Sometimes I read it, but then I respond later and forget to. And it's all good, Grim. I've had plenty of friends in the past that are kind of like, will read it, see it, but don't have a moment to kind of like respond. Or also sometimes like that like you have a bit to say and it's going to take a bit and you know that you don't have that time just yet. Like that happens too. Like I'm well renowned for having massive fucking replies to anything. Big conversation in words, big conversation in text. So yeah, I'm wall of text kind of person, unfortunately. So when I do send a message, I'm not expecting a reply any year soon because it's just like it's going to take you a bit to get there. I already know it. I'm pretty bad for that, unfortunately. But yeah, I tend to find like if I try to simplify something down, I either oversimplify it, doesn't make sense, and then I have to like re-explain it anyway. So yeah, it's just easier to just go like the long route. I also want to upgrade these, but I got enough food finally, especially that Grimwolf. What's it about? Well, that was the first time someone said that to me. I know exactly what I said before, Grim. That's hilarious. I completely like glossed past that. I decided to stop playing the game. Will you try to play it again later, Aweva, or have you just like decided that you just don't want to, like you don't want to deal with that person, so you're not gonna go into those groups? It does surprise me that you can't go into like, what do you call it, other areas and stuff, or there's people on the edge there. Like you can't go into like another game group or something like that where you don't have to. Whoa, shit! Don't have to play with that specific person. Yeah, I got away. I mean, I could go to other servers. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought you might have been able to do. I was kind of surprised that you didn't try to do that. Um, no, that's fair. I know you don't really enjoy like being around that kind of stuff or whatever. That's fair. I kind of thought that could have also been the case, but yeah, that kind of sucks. There's got to be more than one like safe area that you can like enjoy like a drawing game and stuff. There's got to be more than one. Um, Unfortunately, it's very easy to like. A lot of people make jokes out of lewd stuff real quick and easy though. So I've had a few people compare my vocal tone to Markiplier, which I'm like, that means voice is like a melted butter, and I feel like my voice is like a male cat trying to get a female cat. No, I'd say melted butter's about right, actually, Bubba. That is correct. That's whoever said that is fucking on point. I don't actually know what Markiplier specifically sounds like. I haven't really watched his stuff. So when I used to watch like a lot of like YouTube and stuff getting ready for work, I think was when Markiplier was like coming into like popularity. And I was watching Shroud and Dr. Disrespect and stuff playing like PUBG and stuff. So I kind of I didn't really get into a lot of like the more popular channels and stuff. I just never really had anything trigger me to click on it. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'll have to find out what he sounds like. I really just want to increase like my stuff, but I guess I'll have to wait. Um But I'm just as bad when it comes to wall of text sometimes as it goes for you. I do sometimes have I have a hard, what is it, to replying. If I learn to choose a few things you said, then reply, it makes it easier. I tend to work backwards in messages, so it's very noticeable when I'm replying to a few things or a few questions. I will tend to start with the last comment or last question, and then I will answer that. And then after I've answered that, I'll answer the next thing that was asked before that or said before that. And then the previous and previous in that one paragraph or whatever that the person sent me. So my response tends to mirror reverse to whatever a person said to me. Um, so yeah, it. Oh, I can make a wonder. I might make a wonder. I can win the game with wonder. Put it up here. What do I need for that? 1,000 of each. I've got. I just need this stone. I could do that. Fuck it. Let's go for that. I didn't have to make any boats. I was going to make boats and go destroy everyone, but I could go for kind of easier way. I'm still going to make boats, though. I've got a lot of wood, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can make, like, a few. Let's take it down to almost even with the stone, because they'll catch back up. There we go. Nice. All right. They'll give me about 7 boats, and then I'll just send them out in like little fleets and stuff around the place. See how it goes. The ones that aren't like that are very, very small. I usually like to draw the RP, I like RP, but my buff hamster. Oh yeah, the buff hamster character. I interact with other OCs, or we just draw together. That makes so much sense now, though, because when you've said before in the past, like you draw with your friend and stuff, I think the friend that moved away, that you used to draw with and stuff, like if like you're doing it on like a drawing program and stuff, that makes so much more sense because I don't know. I know that you were like talking in the past and stuff about how you were like, drawing OCs and stuff with friends and you talk about them and whatnot. But I was always like, because I was kind of like the only sort of artist in the group of friends that I was, I never really had anybody to particularly relate to. I had like one friend that kind of liked my drawings, but she specifically liked the like Sailor Moon stuff that I used to draw, or like the card captors stuff, before I started like drawing my own comics and art. Um, but then again, mind you, I did find that like I actually drew my own art pretty quickly. And my own like my the Kelly Venus character you see on screen, me, right? Like I actually drew her like right back in the beginning. I drew like a couple of pictures of like Sailor Moon, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and then I drew her. And yeah, she's existed from, I think I worked out the year 2000. So she's probably chronologically. You're my ally. That's why I can see you. Chronologically, she's probably about at least 24 at this point in like actual age of like my drawing, age of my art and stuff. But legitimately, she's like the same age as me. So um, she's like 35, which is hilarious because just like me, she looks younger than she is. I always find that really funny. So, like you guys saw a little bit before, I often get a little bit of an issue where I think I sound younger than I am. And I already know I look younger than I am. So, the big problem I get is a lot of people tend to assume that I'm not in my 30s, that I must be like somewhere in my 20s or something. And it's not really an issue until like um, somebody thinks that like I don't have like as much experience or something as I do in like games or like industry or something like that, and then it's like, no, lol, I'm actually this age and stuff. But yeah, my avatar is still pretty fucking accurate. I'm only just like, I don't know, I'm like barely getting like any like, what do you call it, like facial lines or stuff like that coming in. I've still got like, only real thing I've got to like really determine age is like I do have like silver hairs growing in. That's it. I've had that since I was 23 though, so I mean, can I? Yeah, I can get you. I will hydrate and I will sit up a little bit more. Oh man, I destroyed that so quickly. I'll also get another stretch one. Hold on. I might actually be able to kill a lot of them at the edge. Like, I obviously still want to build a wonder. I'll build that soon in a moment. But I don't think it's going to be very hard for me to take some of these guys out. I was not trying to put my, like, boats and stuff up against the edge, but as long as they're war galleys, those ones aren't, they'll get killed. But that's okay, I can replace them with war galleys. These guys, though, if I could get you guys all the way down here, get you guys into the edge of the bay right here. Get you back over here. There we go. Get me a few boats down up in here. I love bringing the war galleys into the edge of the areas because they're just like these guys are not going to do much. I don't know if I can get around the back. Okay, let's take you around the back. Send you lot back there. They'll do it. Alright, so I ended up making like a few different people. I can make a wonder. Let's grab you. You're going to be here for a while, mate. Go ham on it. He's going to be there forever. I know that it helps if I basically grab every single person I've got in my colony and just, like, go for it. But I don't want to do that. Send you guys down the bottom too. Actually, you know what I'm really surprised about? Is they don't have elephant riders. For once. Usually whenever I attack, they always have, like, elephant riders here. Yeah, I'll get you guys. Where is the fire ones? There. I need all of you guys to hit those because you guys can get distance. Actually, I think with the combination of the two, they're kind of working. I'll bring them up here. See if you guys can reach that one. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, usually whenever I travel around in Age of Empires, they always have, like, I don't know, hundreds of roaming war elephant things, right? But this time around, I've got, like, none. Also, if you guys ever have any, like, questions and stuff about, like, I don't know, streaming or the games I'm playing or myself and stuff, you guys can ask. It's not really, like, any kind of an issue. I'll often, like, talk about all sorts of stuff. But, I don't know. Sometimes I know people got questions and I don't think to just, like, naturally answer them. Obviously, like, within reason. Like, logic, stuff like that. But, yeah. I should be able to actually... Give me a sec. Give me a... Oh, let me go fry these guys. Yeah. I'll go fry you guys. What are you guys doing? Nothing? I've got a project for you. There you go. They're going to be busy for a while. Let's see. Can I do this yet? Yes. Nice. So I'll wait until the tournament comes out because I think that's the long-range one. Which group is this, by the way? This is Persian. Okay, so Persian does Tiramin. Persian does this. I don't get much out of the construction of, like, the blue blocky kind of pixelated looking buildings. I don't get too much out of this place. The last one I had, which was Chosen, I think, they're quite nice. What are you doing, Psych? What are you up to, Shadow? Are you not going places and doing things? Is that the fact? Or did you decide to, like, be like, fuck it, I'm not going outside today? All of you guys, if I could get you to just attack these. Go attack those straight up. See how it goes. And did you know if you give a villager some coffee, then get him to work on a wonder, it changes absolutely nothing. Yeah, I know that, Grim, because, like, the game doesn't have coffee, unfortunately. I can already see Grim already, like, clicking away from the stream. He's just like, how dare you? How dare you offend me like this? But, yeah. It doesn't actually have, as far as I know, it doesn't have coffee in this. You would think it would because, like, various spices and all sorts of stuff used to be, like, kind of part of, like, world trade type stuff. I'm doing a light giggle. You can hear light giggles in. Sorry, I look at it like light cardio. Grim's doing his exercise for the day. He's already finished. What can I make now? Yeah, catapult trimming. We'll do that. I'll wait till this is done, and then I'll send more down. I want to go see the streams you recommended me to rewatch, but I don't really remember which ones they were. I'm tired, so I gave up and came back. So the ones that I was recommending, yesterday's Rimworld, I left a Thor on my colony left Salvation. So that was kind of a important one. There was something I did last week, last Monday. It was either last Monday or this Monday, with 7 Days to Die. There was stuff going on because last week I didn't stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday because I was busy, and PUBG wasn't really like anything particularly special. Are you attacking them or not? Maybe. There we go. So I think those were the ones. Oh, God, I've still got to wait for a juggernaut. Not enough food. Well, that's going to take a while. Let me say, I need stone, I don't think. So you guys, mates, come with me. I really wanted to do those coffee arts. By coffee arts, do you mean the ones where like you use coffee water and stuff on paper and then you do like maps and all sorts of shit with it? Or is it kind of like no. Okay, I'm not sure what else there is. What did I need? I need food. Food. There we go. I remembered. It's all good. Fucking everybody stop panicking already. Jesus. Like, have a little, I don't know. I've got 5 people here. No? 4. 4 should be enough. Come here, mate. I've got a farm for you. I just don't have the money for it. How am I that low on wood? I gotta get my wood. That probably last week, Monday, methinks. Probably. Because I don't think I really saw you much last week, Shadow. So it could have been 2 weeks ago. Either way, if you guys are ever looking for, a VOD from, a couple of weeks ago, so on Twitch, I save, I highlight my full VOD, so that it can be saved indefinitely. It doesn't go away with, my affiliates, level and stuff. So I have that in a collection, collection of videos type of thing. It's full playlists and stuff. So there's that. I can't make it. They mustn't be able to fix them either. Oh, that's right, because I took all the dudes off the wood. Yeah, that would be helping. Yeah, there we go. Fix that up. All right, that'll be fine. You can come stand up here. We'll have to fix up the farms. Is it? You know when those really fancy coffee places say put your coffee art on it? Oh yeah, latte art, a cup of coffee foam. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, a waiver. I've done that stuff when I did barista course. Yeah, I don't know. It was one of those things where I didn't mind it, but I only ever did really basic stuff because I just didn't want to fuck with people's beverages that much. I'm just here is your whatever, insert name of beverage, and now you can go back to whatever you were doing. I really didn't put in the effort people probably wanted. But yeah, no, I did stuff like that. I've done all kinds of things. I've worked in I don't think I've ever identified stuff before, but I've done I worked in computers, I did modeling, I did babysitting, I was a barista, a bartender, I worked in administration, manager, supervisor, store manager, management in general, call center, wholesale fruit and vegetable produce, cleaning, industrial cleaning, head office management, stuff like that. I've done lots of stuff before. This is why whenever I pop out of nowhere with I've done this, don't be too surprised. I've done a lot of stuff. I've missed some stuff there. There's landscaping as well. I did landscaping. I did renovating houses. I learned how to do plumbing, flooring, tiling, fences, fucking rock walls, gardening, all that sort of shit. I've got a lot of very, very all over the place skills for some reason. I also don't like working in the same industry twice. So, if I have a job, I prefer to be this place didn't work out for me. Instead of going and working at a competitor, I just find a different industry and go figure out how to do that. Most of the places I've worked, I haven't had really any real experience in it. I just have like, what do you call it? Those kind of those kind of like skills that kind of transfer over really well, and the ability to learn and adapt and stuff. That's why I like going from like, you know, cleaning industry stuff. Come back here, mate. Going from like cleaning industry stuff where I was like managing like several area managers and stuff from like the top to bottom of like Queensland and New South Wales and whatever. Like that to streaming. Like it's a big fucking difference, but at the same time it's not too bad. Not something that was too challenging. Like different, that's for sure, but not in a way that I would say is bad. I would consider this to be a fucking massive improvement over probably most of the jobs I've had. I still don't have enough wood. They must be using it already for some of the stuff. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything, just a question, but do you like Age of Empires 2? I was actually nearly going to play Age of Empires 2 tonight, Grim. I was talking about it earlier tonight. I tossed up between Age of Empires and Age of Empires 2 when I decided not to play Unreal Tournament. And the only thing with Age of Empires 2 is I haven't played it for a little while, and I would like to at least jump in and play a game and get familiar with all the controls and shit before I actually like play it on stream. So I'm not like, what the fuck do I do? And then, encouraging like, excessive like hotkey backseating and stuff like that. So yeah. I was going to, I just opted not to. Like the last second, I'm like, no, I'll go with Age of Empires because I didn't really get a good chance. I didn't get a good run at this the other month when the overlay was like down to here and I couldn't see my fucking screen. So I wanted to take 2 on this and have a chance to actually do over in a way that was like going to actually help. I'll actually get you to work on gold because I'm going to need that. Unfortunately, I actually do need people working on mining gold to like an extent. You have 20? Yeah, and I'll have enough houses for that, so it'll work out good. What's it? Can you teach? I mean, yes, because like a lot of like supervisory kind of jobs require you to like give like guidance and training and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say yes, because like I've had to like, I don't know, look after several employees and make sure that they understood what the job was and like guide them in it and stuff. I've also like, I don't know, guided people in understanding how to do like what do you call it, like the gym bodybuilding weightlifting stuff as well when I was doing it. Just because like I had already done the research. Same thing with like streaming. Like Mirthless often says, like I seem to be like a wealth of knowledge, but at the same time, I just put in the effort to like go out of my way to like research a fuck ton about streaming and what to do and what features are involved and how to use them and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I tend to kind of just kind of give on the knowledge that I've already got to others and stuff if it's something that they need. There was a lion here. Tell you what, mate, can you just harvest that? Snipe, welcome in. That's like my 3rd piece of cheese at this point. It's good. Getting places with it. Probably thinks I'm joking, but if I ever become a millionaire, I want to hire her as my barista. Oh no, I know you do, Grim. The only problem is that while I do want to move house, I don't want to move really out of like my storm zone area because this area has amazing storms and I really like it. So I would say, unless you're looking at moving down this way, but I don't think that would be really an issue for you if you're like that. I reckon you'd probably just have like somebody just like fly the coffee to you daily. Grim would be fine with that, I'm sure of it. Or we'd just make like some kind of specialty pipeline that keeps it heated and it arrives in your cup or something like that. But yeah. Hold on. I missed the waivers question there. What is that? What happens if you add sugar before it? Can you still add art afterwards? Yeah, you can. So generally speaking, if a person wants sugar in their coffee, you add that before pouring the coffee in, before pouring the milk in for the latte art. And same with like you do like your art and stuff like that before you add any like dusted like chocolates or whatever powders they might ask for on top of it. So that's generally what you do. Because yeah. Welcome in, Kilon. It has been a little while. How you doing? You came to yap me? Well, yeah, back. I didn't have much enthusiasm there. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired, but the nya was like, you know, it was meant to be intentionally okay. I don't know. my brain. Was it? Yeah, I'm having laptop issues. That's not good. Where am I getting attacked? I'm still down here. It's alright. I'll make some more fire galleries if I can afford it. I definitely can't afford the Juggernaut yet, although I'm close. Oh, I need more wood. Alright, hold on, let's fix that up. I'm gonna need a thing over here for this. Sniper.